Alright, hello there guys, welcome back to a new video. Now in today's video we are going to hopefully have a very successful day. We're going to sort Chloe's car out, which she's literally just turned up from work. We're going to do an oil and filter change, and we are doing the injector seals. And then we're going to take a look at my car as well, because when I drive along I've got a couple of squeaks and stuff that are irritating me, like suspension related ones. So we're just going to get that up, see what I need, and I'm going to order the parts. So yeah, fingers crossed we have a successful day. Right, so we've got, yeah, we've got the new sun plug. So we've got the car up in the air and we're going to drain the oil straight away. Probably just give it a bit of time to drain out properly before we go and put fresh stuff in. So like always, I'm going to get under here and we're going to see how black the oil is.
I have scraped underneath my bumpers.
Yeah, your under tray's bent as well.
Oh, lovely.
It's held up by a cable tie. It's split actually.
Half of it's missing.
Yeah.
So I need
There we
an
go.
under tray.
No, you don't need one.
Important.
It's not really important.
Aerodynamics, they are important.
She ain't looking too shabby, is she?
It's a bit browny.
Is that a good thing or?
Yeah, it means it's...
Not black.
Yeah, it's not... Basically, it goes in golden
Yeah.
and slowly goes darker
Yeah.
till it gets to the point of being black.
So how many miles do you reckon's on this oil roughly?
It's hard to tell without previous history.
Mm. You've
Not
taken
a lot.
You've taken a chunk out of your fiberglass over here.
That weren't me.
Well, at least she's got loads of oil in it. Every time I did my Yaris, it did about 1 litre of oil. Yes. Alright, so we're going to let that drain. And we're going to get to work on the injector seals whilst that's draining. Right, so now we're going to be back off with all the airbox and stuff like that. And basically going back to where we was with the inlet manifold. So I'm not going to film this process, you guys already know it. It's airbox off, it's whatever the Wassy Madoof's called. The begins with R. Resonator, that's it. And yeah, so it's resonator, airbox off, and then we'll be able to access the injectors. Right, so we've unplugged, these are the connectors going to the injectors, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've unplugged all of them, and now what's the next step? Removing the actual fuel rail itself, isn't it?
Yeah, unbolt. And then it should lift off.
And that thing that you unplugged, that was a vaporizer.
Breather.
Yeah, breather, that's it. But at least I've done them up to the correct ugga setting.
Bit of petrol coming out now. Smell it?
Nice. Love the smell of petrol. Right, so we found the culprit, and Chloe's ordered the top one, not the bottom one. So, but that is mangled, and that's the whole reason why it's hissing and stuff like that. That's really not looking good.
No, that is Donald Duck.
Well, I just said I needed fuel injector seals on the phone, and they didn't even bother asking if I needed top or bottom ones.
I'm guessing he's going to his mysterious place of many things. Right, so we've pulled the injector out, and what have you done to temporarily fix it?
Hopefully I've used some silicone on it instead.
What, silicone piping?
Yeah.
Yeah, so fingers crossed that provides the seal that we need, just for the time being. Chloe's going to jump on and order first thing Monday the actual injector seals. So
The right one.
yeah, the right ones, not these little ones up here. Not them.
I blame the dealerships, that's what they do.
So yeah, she's going to jump on Monday, order them. Hopefully they'll come by the end of the week, and then we'll be back down here to change them again. But yeah, we're going to see if this works. We've also got a fresh set of number plates as well, which Chloe's currently tidying up that area for. And yeah, so a few little things are happening to this today. Not too bad, really. Right, so guessing the oil filter's near enough off. I can hear it leaking.
Yeah.
Nice.
Make my hand very dirty.
There we go.
All sealed up.
Nicely done. See how good or bad this looks. Oh yeah, that O-ring's busted.
Yeah.
Wow. Bloody glad we did do a
Someone's probably
oil filter change. Look at that. Love a nice new oil filter. And yeah, so that's going to be going on. You know, supposedly this car was freshly serviced, but the panel filter is grim and the oil filter was knackered. So this car probably hasn't actually been serviced, even though they said it had.
all the more reason to, as soon as you buy a car, do a service.
Yeah.
At least an oil change.
But the nice fresh front plates on, and it's got my branding on it, because you know I had to do that. But yeah, nice fresh plate on the front. We need to do the back one yet, but that's rotten, so I think a bit of age massaging needs to be done with that. But things are happening, and it's bloody hot as well, really hot. Right, so here is the oil, and it's sort of like a nice. It's used, but not terrible. And I don't.
Metallic-y.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
That might be from other stuff I've done.
Yeah, it might be from like the grinding or something. The grinding that we intentionally did, not grinding, breaking
That's so
stuff.
satisfying.
But yeah, no, the oil actually don't look too bad, so that's a good sign. But fresh oil is going to be glugs in.
That's why I'm watching that do
Yeah,
that.
then did you get fresh oil or do you want mine?
No, we didn't. No,
You want mine?
if that's okay.
It's gonna charge
Cool.
extra.
But yeah, so that's all done. Always make sure you remove the oil cap when you do stuff like this, because it helps the oil drain a little more. And I pulled the dipstick out, but the dipstick's now back in. I pulled it out because it basically just gets air cycling through. Just make sure that all the old oil is out. So now we're bringing in literally a box of oil.
A cardboard box.
I love this stuff. This is the stuff I use for my Audi, because this is genuine like Audi oil. And it's actually, if you can tell, it's a bag of oil in a box, and it's oddly satisfying actually.
Oh,
So yeah, we'll
It's got a nice tap.
it is proper style. Tap and everything. Oil on tap. Us men like beer on tap though. There you go, look, there's a little tap. But yeah, this is the same stuff I put in my Audi when I had that. Load, aim and fire.
How good is the aim?
Don't know.
Oh no!
You broke the dipstick handle.
The dipstick's just broken off.
Oh no!
No!
Uh-oh.
Dirty brittle thing.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need a new dipstick.
You are going to need a new dipstick. Sorry.
Breaker yard's gonna be open today.
Ah, you missed. You can't aim, mate. Breakers yards are probably going to be shut by the time we're done here.
Oh.
They shut at 1ish normally.
Yeah, they do.
On the plus side, there's still some hanging out, so we can hopefully grab it with some pliers.
That'll do the trick for
Super
now.
glue.
Yeah, I'll super glue it back together. Screw it, why not?
Dirty old brittle stuff.
We're going to let quite a bit of this go in. How much would you say we need roughly? Probably about 4.5 litre, wouldn't we?
Somewhere
for something
around
like
that
this.
normally, yeah.
That's what it was for my Yaris anyway. And whoa!
Turned it the wrong way.
Ah!
It's all going wrong for me today.
You're getting a late Friday the 13th. Oh, look, the poor little lonely bit of under tray that's left.
Friday the 13th was yesterday.
But, oh yeah, at least she's got some nice golden oil in. We're going to try and temporarily fix that as well. There's loads of temporary fixes going on with this car.
Yes,
Just
there is.
today.
But, yeah, all going well. Right, so it's been a little while, but everything's back together. Fuel injectors are hooked back up. We've done the oil change and the filter change. So now we're going. What are we doing? Priming it up a couple of times and then cranking it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, let's do this.
Wait, turn off.
Was there a lot coming out?
Oh yeah.
Oh god, that don't sound promising. How bad? Oh god, you can smell it. Crikey.
Nice puddle with it.
Wow.
Dirty.
Where's that coming from then?
These two.
Oh god.
These two don't want to know.
Right, okay, back to the drawing board. On a positive though, the rear plate's now on. So, yeah. What's the diagnosis of the squirting fuel?
I'm assuming it's a O-ring needs.
Reseating.
Yeah.
Oh god. Right, let's reseat these O-rings and
So
then...
it might be a good job that you bought them other ones as well.
Fuck ups fix things.
Exactly.
Right, back to the drawing board and then I'll come up with an update shortly. Right, really not looking good. The other injectors have now done a lower seal delete as well. So,
Yes, Frederick.
yeah, not brilliant. Right, take number 2. We've replaced the top seals that Chloe had bought. So we're going to hope that that sort of semi-seals it as well. We've also realigned the lower seals and sort of temporarily fixed them as well because they are rotten. So, are we ready to prime?
Yeah, go on, give it a go.
Go and grab your keys and prime it. Just flick the ignition on, don't start it. Ignition on so the lights come up and that's it.
I know what not ignition means.
Yes.
Ooh,
So pressurise.
that's good.
Fire it up.
Go on. Oh, that is running lumpy. We have a really badly leaking injector.
On that one.
Oh god. Yeah, that's right. Shut it off. Yeah, that's running badly. Right, drawing board again. Right, so the culprit is injector number 2 now, which is that one there. Oh God's sake. This is another one of them things, isn't it? 5-minute job turns into...
5-minute job, mind you, when you haven't got the right part.
Yeah. Not good, not fun. Alright. Okay, let's get this sorted again and see where we get to. Alright, take number 700, we're priming.
Okay, crank her over.
Go on.
Give it a little rev.
Well, there's no more hissing. What is
Okay,
that?
turn it off.
What was that buzzing sound?
Might have been this.
Ah. Okay, well she seems to be running better, which is a good thing. I'm guessing it was running rough because it's now reading mass airflow sense.
Well, no.
Or should be.
I've just plugged it in now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's right.
But obviously we've taken the rail off, petrol's gone into the cylinders. Okay, turn her on again. Yeah.
Let me go around the back. See how she's purring round here. Oh, nice and smooth. Nice and smooth, and that's with the mass airflow sensor as well. And she's purring like a kitten. Oh, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hallelujah. All back together, mass airflow sensor hooked up, and this is the best she's ever ran. Let's go and give it the field test. Ah, consistent airflow, no lumps, no bumps, no horrible crap. She purrs like a kitten. So yeah, we definitely need to order the lower seals for the injectors because at the moment it is, I wouldn't say it's bodged, but it's not fixed the best way. So we're going to order a set of lower injector seals just for reassurance really and longevity.
Oil dipstick.
And oil dipstick because it did a top delete. But yeah, she is running well, running incredibly well. It's not bad. Yeah, running really, really well. I think the last thing to do is take her for a quick test run, make sure she is all right, and then we'll call this done. Alright, so here we are, we're on the road. Let's see how she performs. I'm gonna do this window up. She's running a lot smoother, isn't she?
I can feel the difference.
Yeah, she feels really well, flipping it, there's traffic lights here. Yeah, she
was in the middle of the road.
She feels really nippy, really, really nippy. Right. I mean, we had to turn around on the driveway, and usually doing poodly little moves like that, she cuts out, but she didn't cut out this time, and you was barely giving it revs as well, were you?
Yeah.
So literally just doing normal movements, not having to rev the bollocks off of it or anything like that. Yeah, she runs mint. Check engine light's still on because we haven't cleared the codes yet, but there's no point in clearing codes if we haven't taken her on a test drive. Yeah, she seems to be doing quite well. Oh. What happened there?
She cut out.
Cut out. Oh crap. Right, okay
I
then.
installed it, she cut out.
Okay. Right, we need to report that back to Graham.
The same thing I did when I had to slam my brakes on in a country road.
Go left here.
I went into first and it just stopped.
Just bogging down again. You're not in gear, bub.
Oh yeah.
No. Okay, she's cutting out big time. Right. We'll report that back to Graham then. Damn it. Right, so I don't know if you can hear, but that is a little valve, and it goes from this pipe that we've now bunged, and it goes into this like breather hole in the crankcase. And yeah, it's rattling, so it's supposed to have, we guess, a spring in it, but we don't know what it's supposed to read or do.
Yeah, I don't know what it's meant to read.
Well, we presume it's something like an EGR type thing, like emissions reasons, but we're not 100% sure at the moment. So
start it up again.
Go on. Oh, she ain't liking that. Yeah, she ain't liking that at all.
No.
Oh.
Give it a little rev.
Right, she's hunting better. No. She ain't liking that. Right, okay, so that just cuts it straight out. Right, shut her off. So what do you suspect that can be then? Because that's obviously the part in question now. That is obviously.
That's obviously making a noise that it shouldn't.
And it's also seems to be the reason it's rev hunting and stuff like that.
Start it up again.
Yeah, now she's running with a bad misfire, but now she's somewhat clearing back up. Right, we'll come back with another update. Right, so I've just plugged my diagnostics in, which connects to my phone, so I've had to send a screenshot to Chloe's phone. But these are the 4 fault codes that we've got. So basically, P0102 is basically mass airflow sensor, and the other ones are to do with fueling. So 171 I think was like fuel too lean, and the other ones were about fuel and air measurements, which is all stuff that we suspected anyway, because of obviously, you know, the injectors leaking, us having the mass airflow sensor unplugged, la la la. But we're still trying to get to the bottom of this rough idle / cutting out. Now, obviously, like we just shown on film, this little one-way valve is rattling big time, and it don't seem to be functioning. And what is it you're now looking at here?
Just checking the oil on the dipstick level, making sure we're still all good on there.
Yep.
But, yeah, I'm a little bit stumped really. We can pull out the spark plugs, check what condition they're in.
Yep.
But that would normally give you a system rich, because it's not exploding it properly.
Yeah.
But there's no harm in ripping them out.
No, exactly. So I think that'll be the next port of call then.
Yeah, we'll give that a go.
Alright, first coil pack is out, and other than it being fucking hot, it looks in good condition. So it's not a coil pack so far. We have also got yeah, it's a really weird configuration under it, but let's just see how it all goes. And I'll catch up with you once we got the spark plugs out. Right, so this is the first spark plug, which is that good?
Doesn't look too bad.
Which looks okay. So
Doesn't look too bad at all.
it's good then. There's a slight misting of oil or something on it.
Yeah, that's on the outside, so that'd be rocker cover gasket.
That wouldn't do anything, would it?
No, because that's on the outside.
Cool.
Nothing underweldy there,
Right, okay.
but I will.
Let's do some more investigating and I'll get back to you. Right, we're in a slight bit of trouble here. So let's get some light on the situation.
Apart from everything's getting hotter and hotter to touch, it's a bit grotty.
And that's blow by. What would blow by be caused by?
Not sealing properly.
Right, okay. So what's that? Maybe the spark plug wasn't done up tight enough, or?
That's probably the case. Someone hasn't done it up.
Okay. So that's
Obviously, you don't want to go too tight.
but you don't want to go not tight enough.
Exactly. You've got to get.
Other than that though, the ignition bit don't look too bad, does it?
No, not too bad.
Right,
Not too
okay. Okay. So that's a question mark, shall we say?
Yeah.
So that was spark plug number 2. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, spark plug number 2. We've checked 1 and 4, so now we're doing 2 and 3 because the weird coil pack and stuff configuration. But yeah, that's a question mark at the moment. But hopefully it's nothing bad. Alright, and now for the final spark plug. So with spark plug number 2, or should I say the third one we checked, it had been slightly cross-threaded, but we think we've sorted that now by sort of like rewinding it and stuff like that. How's that one looking?
This one looks fine.
Okay, so the only question mark we've got is spark plug number 2.
Yeah.
But even then, that's not a major issue, is it?
Hopefully not.
Right, okay. But spark plug 1, 3 and 4 are totally fine. So yeah, we'll see what sort of goes on from here. But yeah, like I said, spark plug number 2, although it's questionable, it shouldn't be an issue theoretically. But yeah,
Only time will tell.
only time will tell indeed.
Spark plug's back on.
So yeah, now this really weird configuration. You've got 2 coil packs, but then 2 of the spark plugs also run off of HT leads, as you can see here. So a bit of a weird setup, but hey ho, if it works, I guess. So we'll get this all buttoned up, see where we sort of sit from here really. Right. Yeah, you can still hear that little one-way valve rattling, but it is running a little better, isn't it? At the moment. Huh?
She's staying.
Yeah, she's staying at the moment. We've got no check engine light. I don't know if you can see. Yes, you can. So
Change seals on these.
yeah. Oh. This car is sitting a little cold already. Well, you know, but we'll let it get to temperature and see what happens. Oh, what are the revs doing, bub?
Hunting.
Hunting. Yeah, you could hear it.
Spoke down to about 600 and it's back up at that.
She rev hunted to about 600 and bounced back up to about 800, which is where it should be sitting. But she seems to be alright now, yeah?
We've not got the vacuum leak out of the injectors.
That's a good thing.
Obviously we've got the rattle in here, which I don't think is normal. Someone who's got a Swift might tell you it is, but I don't think it is.
It wasn't like it before, like you said.
Exactly. And that's the only thing I can point at not being right, causing us an idling issue.
It sort of makes sense, because obviously it's to do with like vacuum and stuff like that. There we go. Now it's starting to...
The engine light come on?
No.
Right, okay, so yeah, I'd say that we'll have a look at
Replacing
one
that.
of them.
Yep.
Turn it off. We'll unplug the MAF, see if it runs
Better.
better
Like it did before.
before.
Alright. We'll jump back with that in a second. Alright, so mass airflow sensor's now unplugged. And it's running better? Is it?
Not really.
Not really.
Get a bit of a rev. Do it again. Oh, listen to that induction roll. And again. Hold it at about 1500.
Is it sounding alright?
Yeah, I still think it's this.
Yeah. But it's running okay without that plugged in at the moment.
I'll pull that out. It's got to be some sort of metering valve.
Yeah. Or regulator sort of thing. Okay. Right, okay then. Right, we've came to the conclusion. It is that little valve of some sort. It's some sort of like meter or pressure valve. Not really too sure what it's supposed to be doing. But that, we suspect that it is the culprit, because whilst it was running, we plugged it back in and the revs properly dipped and then sort of hunted up, but hunted at 100 RPM less. But yeah. Is it functioning?
Don't taste oil, chaps. It's not nice.
Brilliant.
I don't want to taste oil full stop. I thought you just say oil tasted very nice.
Right, but yeah, so we suspect it's that. Right, we are totally lost for ideas on this car. We've just tried to take it out for a spin, and every time she comes off the accelerator when moving it, it just dies. So we're really lost on this car. I'm going to outro the video here though, because this video is going to drag on far too long. If I get any other updates or anything like that, I'll just include them in notes at the end of the video or something like that. But I'm not going to do any more filming. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like, comment down below what your feelings are on what this issue could be, and more importantly, hit that subscribe button. That'd be very much appreciated. But yeah, we're at a loss with this car. I'll see you guys in the next one. This ain't funny anymore. See you guys in the next one.